4chan has a new internet mommy, the rising of Tulsi Gabbard. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious. And today, on motherjones.com, look at these people. They've managed to raise nearly $500,000 for their corruption project. Psh, what a joke. Politics. Internet trolls are raving about Tulsi Gabbard's debate performance, and they're calling her mommy. Imagine being mad the internet thinks a female politician is hot. But before we begin, a word from our sponsor. You could be the proud owner of the amendment. Exercise your Fourth Amendment. Elegant privacy for your MacBook. The amendment will stick to your MacBook and you can slide it and use it to cover your camera. It's a very simple and aesthetic security device that can protect you from spies and hackers. The amendment sells for $10.99. They also have a Nyan Cat version, which is pretty dank. If you're interested in purchasing one, you can find the affiliate link down below in the description. The Hawaii Democrat continues to draw support from elements of the right. Look at this Ali Breland, regressive journalist. So here's a picture of Tulsi, and because she's hot, a lot of people like her, especially on 4chan. So let's find out what all this fuss is about. The internet far-right thinks Hawaii rep Tulsi Gabbard stole the show during Wednesday's Democratic presidential debate. High-profile right-wing and internet trolls like Jack Posobiec follow Mike Cernovich and Paul Joseph Watson. Of course, they throw in the buzzwords because, it's not journalism unless you slander people, eh? Praised Gabbard on Twitter for her performance alongside 9 other candidates on the Miami stage. Users on 4chan affectionately referred to Gabbard as mommy. I mean, to be fair, who doesn't want a mommy? GF. Cernovich called Gabbard the breakthrough star of the night, while Posobiec retweeted a post calling for a movement to push Trump to hire Tulsi Gabbard as Secretary of State. Documents leaked this week show that Gabbard, who served in Iraq, was considered by the Trump transition as possible Secretary of Veteran Affairs. A veteran too? Oh, my lord. A flash poll posted by the right-leaning Drudge Report makes Gabbard as the winner. While such surveys are statistically meaningless, the morning after the debate, Watson tweeted referencing this poll, "Leftists are furious. Tulsi Gabbard won the debate. She was the only authentic person on that stage. What does that tell you? Hashtag Drudge." Oh, so you say it's meaningless, but here you are reading about it. Users on the notoriously racist and sexist message boards 8chan and 4chan, which both serve as internet hubs for right-wing trolls, voiced their support for Gabbard on debate night. In 8chan's overall discussion thread for the event, Gabbard was mentioned far more than any other candidate. Users on 4chan also made several discussion threads dedicated to Gabbard's night at the debate, affectionately referring to her as mommy. Such support for Gabbard isn't entirely surprising. Since January, when Gabbard announced her campaign, elements of conservative media and the right have been receptive to the Hawaii politician and aspects of her record, especially in foreign policy, that don't track neatly with the normal progressive or democratic policy positions. Some internet right-wingers, who also feel like their politics don't match well with most candidates, even Republicans, have felt a common cause. Now, in response to this, I want to make this very, very clear. Just because she's hot, it doesn't mean you should vote for her. Stick to your guns. I'm certainly not jumping on this mommy train just because she's hot. But I fully support the memeage. I support the memes through and through because Democrats really are reeing about her. They do not like her, probably because she isn't crazy and regressive like them. At the end of the day, Trump is still the best option. Trolls have been attracted by her isolationist views and her willingness to criticize Israel, a country they believe Trump and other politicians have been too cozy with, along with her accusation earlier this year that Democrats participated in religious bigotry during their questioning of the Trump judicial nominee. God, this girl gets hotter by the minute. There's an uprising in my pants. But support for Gabbard in such circles has somewhat faded in the face of a number of other Democratic candidates, including Andrew Yang, Autistic Gang, who was also caught the attention of segments of the right internet troll block, like Gabbard Yang's relatively unconventional policies, namely his 1,000 monthly universal basic income proposal, have been attractive to 8chan and 4chan users as well, to personalities on the right, including Nick Fuentes who feel like Trump didn't come through for them. Another false herring. Anyone who falls for the Yang Gang shills is pathetic. Yang has repeatedly disavowed their support as he's tried to carve out his own base of support. You hear that? He doesn't want you. Oh, what a story. Journalists actually are talking about internet mommies. We've literally reached that point in time where mommy GF memes are mainstream news. And look at this message from Mother Jones. Does it feel like politics is at a breaking point? It sure feels that way to me. And here at Mother Jones, we've been thinking a lot about what journalism needs to do differently and how we can have the biggest impact. Propaganda, lies, and manipulation. We kept coming back to one word: corruption, democracy, and the rule of law being undermined by those with wealth and power for their own gain. Oh, I don't know, Mother Jones. If you managed to raise almost $500,000, aren't you the one with wealth and power? That would automatically make you the corrupt ones. So we're launching the ambitious Mother Jones Corruption Project to do deep time intensive reporting on systemic corruption and asking the Mother Jones community to help crowdfund it. We aim to hire, build a team, and give them the time and space they need to understand how we got here and how we might get out. What losers. We want to dig into the forces and decisions that have allowed massive conflicts of interest, influence, peddling, and win at all cost politics to flourish. I don't know. Maybe it's because journalists kept pushing that narrative. Win at all cost. We are the left. We are right. The right wing is wrong, despite their name being literally right. It's unlike anything we've done. And we have seed funding to get started, but we're looking to raise $500,000 buckaroos from readers, and by July, when we'll be making key budgeting decisions, and the more resources we have by then, the deeper we can dig. If our plan sounds good to you, please help kickstart it with a tax-deductible donation today. Thanks for reading this. Whether or not you can pitch in today or ever, I'm glad you're with us. Clara Jeffrey, Editor-in-Chief. Go F yourself. Oh, yes, but that's the state of modern journalism today. They wonder why they're a huge joke and why we laugh at the clown worldness of the situation. And then they post garbage like this. 4chan has a new internet mummy, but that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Are internet trolls raving about Tulsi Gabbard? Is she the internet's new mommy? Be sure to let me know what you think. Now, as I am constantly being demonetized every single video, you can support me by joining me on Patreon or Subscribestar for as low as $1 buckaroo. There are different tiers, you can choose whatever you wish. Doing so will give you access to Fight Club, a private Discord server. It's a lot of fun. You can also donate via PayPal. Lastly, you can always share this video. Since Google is suppressing everyone and we're not being recommended, the best way you can help is to share videos that you deem worthy on social media. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.